target down the creep tumors, but there are the tanks looking quite vulnerable. One tank gets picked off. This is a very dangerous cloud of mutas, and EGLzGaMeR is controlling quite nicely. He does have the +1 attack done, and now we're seeing SCS.LastMarine looking to be in a little bit of a rough spot. We're going to see a big surround by him, and we're going to have a very nice engagement from LZ, going to shut down his entire army from SCS.LastMarine. Oh, that was a beautiful trade for EGLzGaMeR. Absolutely great trade for him. SCS.LastMarine looks like he wants to actually take this, or is he just going to lift up his main base and get an orbital command or something. But now we're watching him gain. LZ is going to continue pressing the front. He's got a nice advantage. We're seeing the turret is going to go down on the bottom. The bunker is now dead. We've got medevacs trying to heal these Marines, but this is a terrible spot for SCS.LastMarine to be in. He's losing so much. LZ is basically staying max. SCS.LastMarine's now plummeted 50 food. We've got the repair on the bunker. Looks like it's not going to be enough. Those Zlings with their 1-1 upgrades are now just out-massing all of these guys. It looks like these 2 Marines are still alive. The fact that there's 11 Lings is going to be really annoying, though. Looks like a drop in the top right just took down that hatchery. That's a really nice pick-off for SCS.LastMarine. Very, very nice job. And it looks like this Viking's actually managing to stay alive. But now we see LZ is going to be just still on 4 bases. SCS.LastMarine did not lose this command center, and that is big. We see his other command center. Did he land it somewhere? Nope, it's just floating around. Looks like you might want a PF down there. We're going to see that the Ling's going to be able to attack it immediately and get that scout. But it looks like a drop is being planned by SCS.LastMarine. It hasn't happened yet. And here comes the infestation pit. Looks like Hive Tech will be on the way shortly. And these larvae are going to die if there's no drone to make the hatchery. But looks like this drone's just mining gas. Weirdly enough. But now we're going to watch it pushing forward as all those tanks are pushing in there. We're going to have this big engagement. All of those Marines are in the back. They're going to get fully surrounded. But you know what? There may be enough Marines. Oh, there's more than enough Marines to deal with the mutas. Or never mind, scratch that. The mutas are in so. Oh my God, they really went for mutas. He's been producing mutas so much. He's now actually at 27 mutas, even after losing a ton. At least 4 mutas fell before. Probably more like double that, to be honest. Another muta does get taken out, but they have no carapace upgrades. We see these are 2-2 Marines that are ripping through the mutas quite efficiently. Now SCS.LastMarine is getting this base. LZ has re-put down this base, but now his crawlers are starting to lose their health from being off the creep, and you have a drop in the main base doing a nice job. Looks like they actually might have taken down that infestation pit, and this drop will get shut down, but it successfully does a very nice bit of damage, but the Hive has still begun. Now their spot's going down, so we're going to have EGLzGaMeR going for double upgraded Broodlords in a couple minutes, and that could be a really unfortunate thing for SCS.LastMarine. Let's take a look at his starport count. He just has 1 starport and very few medevacs, actually. He's lost a few in drops and engagements. He actually literally has 5, which is a good count. It's a solid count, but where are they is the question. Now we're just watching a big train of SCVs just mining down there. It looks like, oh, here's one of those medevacs that's about to die. EGLzGaMeR shutting down that drop incredibly efficiently. Now we're going to have, oh, there's another 2 of those medevacs. And go ahead, we're going to see the stim on the Marines, and they're running into attack. We do have a few Marines here. They're getting a nice shot at so many of those mutas. Oh my God, and now these spawn cars looking to be very, very worse for wear. But we're going to have all those medevacs retreating happily. These are 3-3 Marines now, and there are 70 of them on the field. That is ridiculous DPS. And now these mutas are very weak right now. I mean, seriously, 1-1 for them. The Hive is now done, but we have no Greater Spire started, it seems. That's really going to be unfortunate, because that Greater Spire could be something that could definitely help EGLzGaMeR. Now we're going to watch as this PF is going to get under siege. Look at all of those SCVs that are about to go down. They do have that 3 armor, though. It's going to help them stay alive a lot, but it doesn't even matter. Look at how many are just getting ripped apart. SCS.LastMarine has now lost 15 SCVs, which is a lot less than it could be, but he's going to go ahead and attack, or no? Maybe not, because now he's going to go ahead and get hit by a bunch of Banes. The Links on the bottom left are going to go ahead and shut down the Marines from being able to escape. Those Banes are going to be able to connect, maybe, but SCS.LastMarine with some incredibly Gosu Marine splitting. Very nice. Living up to his name, I guess. I mean, I guess not, actually. He'd probably live into his name if he actually didn't lose, or he lost a bunch of Marines and made like the last one work, but he's just making Marines work, and that's enough for me, making that joke about his names. working out. So now LZ is having the trouble of these mutas in the magic box though and just shut down those Thors so efficiently. So now the mutas are going to be 2-2s shortly, but I mean, look at this. LastMarine's drops are being incredibly effective, just dropping everywhere, attacking everywhere. These medevacs don't have any energy, but who cares? Let's stim away and hit another drop over here to go ahead and shut down this base. Look at all the drones that are over there. And now we have Lings that are trying to engage. They're 2-2 Lings, 3-3 Marines. There's enough mutas and everything. Brewlings are going to help from the back, and this will get shut down. But I mean, look at the damage LastMarine is doing. So much damage. We've got base down, base down, base down. This base never really got a chance to get up. So we're down to 2 bases pretty much for LZ, and LastMarine's just going to land his orbital command. It looks like that was from his main base. Yeah, that's his main base orbital command, and we see medevacs continuing to be built. We do have now another 2 starports, so he's ready for the Broodlord attack that's not coming. 14 mutas. I understand what LZ's thinking. He's very far behind. He needs to harass, delay him, try and buy time to get himself back in this game so he can get out his expos yet again. But I mean, LastMarine is attacking everywhere, and it's taxing EGLzGaMeR to the max. So now this hatchery is being re-put down, so we're going to have a double expand from LZ. He's got to do something like this. LastMarine's actually managed to mine out basically his main, his natural, and his third is getting very close. Somehow this mineral patch is 800, and it's not somehow, it's because of mules. He's actually even expanding up here to the top left, and he's keeping some Marines here to defend. These mutas, oh my god, the mutas are in a high count. We've got 29 mutas just going to be running left. This is not enough Marines to do that, and this drop is going to get prematurely shut down before it could even begin. Oh, or maybe it's not going to get shut down. There we go. Now it's going to get shut down. Cancellation on that, and now we're going to watch as those Marines are just so short-lived. And no LastMarine there. They are all dead. I apologize for the bad LastMarine jokes. I can't help it. I'm a caster. It's our right. Our StarCraft given. Oh, that's an unfortunate call down to mules. They're all going to shut down. Oh, looks like 2 actually are going to get shut down. But yeah, it's our StarCraft given right to make terrible jokes as a caster, and I'm having fun with it, so hopefully you are all too. So there we have LZ going to be able to start mining once again from there. Let's see what that income is going to be for. Oh my god, that's really not good for him. 31 drones only? It means the army counts are technically similar, but that's a deceiving figure. These mutas are maybe 2-2, but EGLzGaMER's going to push in. He's going to get a nice surround. This is a good trade for him so far. We're seeing him pushing in. It looks like he's going to go and actually shut down this army just with Lings alone. Those sea tanks are getting handled. Now we're going to see the orbital command barely getting saved from the Banes, but we're going to see just SCVs and Marines getting destroyed by Banelings. And now these mutas are going to be able to take down this orbital command. That's not good for LastMarine. EGLzGaMER is trading well. I don't know if it's going to be enough. We're going to watch as this orbital command is going to burn down or get saved. I don't know. Where's the SCVs? Alright, there we go. Don't need SCVs because we just have EGLzGaMER just balling forward with the mutas and just destroying everything. So we now see both players are reduced to almost no economy. Look at that income. It's so tiny, and SCVs aren't even mining fully from these refineries, but we have a double medevac drop going to come in and shut down the space that EGLzGaMER so desperately needs, but the mutas are just heading straight over there anyway, so LastMarine's got to stim and target this hatchery down now, or he's not going to get it down. The mutas are going to go forward. It looks like this hatchery will fall, and we've got a Marine Thor army moving down the middle of the map too, so there we're going to see those Marines looking to be very, very vulnerable. They're going to stim again, and looks like they're going to go ahead and try and just move over here and just prevent the mining on this base, but there is the Marine force moving on the left. We have a big sandwich attack. These Marines are just sitting here. They're going to be able to stim, and they're going to be able to hit all of those mutas. We're watching them getting taken out. The EGLzGaMER is being incredibly effective with these mutas. They have their 2-2 upgrades, so the Marines are basically just 1-1, but still, that's a lot of damage that's being done to those mutas. Looks like this base is going to get shut down as well, and we're going to have a complete counterattack with the mutas. It's possible EGLzGaMER may just play for a base trade at this point. He's lost so much. He's down to 17 drones. Look at how many works have been killed by both players. This is a crazy game that we're watching. And LZ is going to move in and brute force with mutas. And just look at the Marines. No small portion of Marines are going to be able to do anything against this cloud of mutas. But we're having LastMarine. Looks like he's just stimming and running back. He needs to defend his orbital command and keep his SCVs alive. You can see how his economy is in a much better shape. If he can keep that lead, he can produce while EGLzGaMER cannot. But a free tank is not something that he wants to give away. His orbital command is looking to be quite vulnerable. I want to see SCSLastMarine research his building armor upgrade. That'd be a great thing for him. Excuse me, just burped. My apologies. I ate a cup of noodle and it's backfiring. Or I guess up firing. Coming up. I don't know. Whatever. Last couple noodles are great, and it's like the last week of college, and I've got no money left, which means it's ramen time. Which is glorious. I mean, it's tasty and stuff, but it's not exactly the best feeling. But oh my god, Bandit's getting wasted. EGLzGaMeR, those are expensive things to lose right now. You're behind the food count. Your army supply is behind. Your worker supply is behind. You're behind everywhere. We have queens. 3 full energy queens. Looks like he wants to go ahead and transfuse those mutas, which is a great thing to do. I mean, right now, he's managing to do something you're not supposed to be able to, and that's brute force with the mutas. Now we're seeing him pushing in. We've got the Banelings, though, getting hit by the siege tanks. That's been unfortunate for them. The Banelings getting some nice shots off, and we've got the muta count being all that matters for EGLzGaMeR at this point. There's not very many Marines, though, but the Vikings are actually managing to do a fair bit of damage, but these, oh, the Marine reinforcements, we're down to there. Oh, look at that. We have 1 muta left at the time GG is called. That is incredibly well done. GG by EGLzGaMeR. GG by SCS.LastMarine. Really representing StarCraft2Strategy.com incredibly well. I hope you guys enjoyed that, because that was a great showing of macro on both accounts. I mean, EGLzGaMeR just made mutas work in a way they're not supposed to. He was attacking with them. The only time that we saw them really be bad in an engagement was just now at the end parts of the game, where we just saw he was forced to attack and be out of position, but the drops by SCS.LastMarine really prevented LZ from getting that Broodlord attack that he really wanted. He had 2 mutas for so long. He was forced to stick with them because he doesn't have time to get out the Broodlords, and he doesn't have the economy to get the Broodlords. I mean, how many bases did SCS.LastMarine take out? He probably took down a good solid 7 to 9 hatcheries. That was ridiculous. That was a half-hour game, an action-packed, awesome half-hour game. So I really hope you guys enjoyed that, because that was an amazing showing. But once again, I will urge you all to go to StarCraft2Strategy.com. You can learn to do this stuff. You can possibly take out EGLzGaMeR, assuming you can actually ladder up against them. Let's get your MMR high, guys, so you can go ahead and get better at StarCraft. And what's better than that? Nothing. StarCraft. So hope you guys enjoyed. I definitely did. I'm just going to say goodbye. Thank you for watching, and I urge you once again, StarCraft2Strategy.com.